Hey, what's up everyone? I hope all you guys had a very happy holidays. Now I'm going to make a video on the top RPGs and JRPGs that I played in 2018. It's not necessarily a list of the games that actually came out in 2018. It's just games that I actually had a chance to play. I will put one game in as an honorable mention because I don't have the system. I wish I could have played it, but these are going to be some of the games that I played in 2018. They could be RPGs or JRPGs, and I'm going to be sticking to that format. So I hope you guys enjoy the list. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you like some of the RPGs or think that maybe I should have played different games. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about them, because I absolutely love RPGs and JRPGs, so I'm happy to hear about what you guys think. So let's go ahead and go with our first one, which is an honorable mention. This is actually on a Nintendo Switch. It's Octopath Traveler. Now, I absolutely fell in love with the artistic design of this game. I absolutely loved it. Now, there was a reviewer by the name of JRPG Central. He actually said that, he was doing an unboxing and he said, this absolutely looks like the game. It was a pop-up box. I absolutely love it. It's just, I don't know, it's a 16-bit throwback to old RPGs that a lot of us really do love. I grew up playing a lot of RPGs along with sports games and other games, but RPGs and JRPGs are my absolute favorite. So that's an honorable mention. I don't have the Nintendo Switch, so I don't have a chance to play this game, but I absolutely heard wonderful things about it. The music soundtracks are absolutely spectacular. Some of the locations could have been done a little bit better, and there's motion blurs and stuff like that kind of get in the way, but overall, Octopath Traveler is absolutely one of the wonderful games that you can actually play as a JRPG. So let's go ahead and go with our next one, which is number 12 on our list. And this is a little game that a lot of you may have never heard of. It's called Indivisible Prototype, and I absolutely love this, but it's kind of weird because it's a side scroller, but it's actually labeled as an action RPG game. And I absolutely love the character designs, a lot of different things that you would see in Indian mythology. Not necessarily Native American, but Indian, and it just seems wonderful. I love how the characters are all animated. They have wonderful shading. They have wonderful looks to them. The one thing I do not like about the game is the jumping in the game is that you do have to traverse off the walls quite often, and you get stuck in certain areas. But just looking at it, and I absolutely brings back really good memories. This is only the demo, so I didn't get a chance to play the full game, so I put it here at one of the first games on the list. I didn't get to play the whole game, but I absolutely loved it. It's just something that was different. It was something that I could just fall in love with, and I think you guys would like it also if you give it a shot. There is a free demo for it, so go ahead and check that out. That's on the PlayStation number 4. Now, next up on our list is number 11, Sword Art Online Lost Song. It takes place in Alfheim Online. If you guys know SAO, then you know exactly what this is. This is actually a wonderful little game. The controls are off a little bit, but who can go wrong with an SAO on your JRPG list? It's wonderful to see Kirito, Asuna, and a lot of the other wonderful characters within the SAO franchise, and I absolutely fell in love with this game. Like I said, the controls are really clunky. It kind of threw me off when I was playing it at first, but I absolutely love this game. So there you go, guys. What JRPG list is not complete with an SAO title on there? Alright guys, next up on the list is number 10 is Shining Resonance Refrain. Now this is another title that I did not get to play the whole game. I wish I really could have. It's actually a wonderful demo. The characters are awesome, some wonderful characters, and a boy who can turn into a dragon. It's absolutely something that catches my attention every time I think about it. And just looking at the video footage, oh my goodness, I actually want to jump in and play it again. And that's why I have it kind of low on my list, because of the fact that it was just a demo for me. So that's why I have it kind of low. But like I said, wonderful little premise to their dragons and all sorts of wonderful, beautiful characters in there. So that's why it's one of my favorite. Alrighty guys, so at number 9, I have another wonderful JRPG title, and it's Atelier, Lydie, and Suelle, the Alchemist and the Mysterious Paintings, which is a pretty long title, but this is actually a cute little game. Wonderful game design, wonderful character design. It does have its flaws. It's a little bit clunky with the controls also. Some of the graphics are not that good, but who cannot fall in love with Lydie and Suelle and all the rest of the characters that are involved there, with the father also. And what I didn't understand is the father's kind of a pushover. But anyway, this is one of the wonderful artworks and designs that there is available in any kind of genre. But yeah, this is definitely going to go on the list for my best games that I played in 2018 for JRPGs, as I got to enjoy a lot of the crazy stuff that Lydie and Suelle got themselves into, which was a wonderful little adventure. I absolutely enjoyed it. I can't wait to finish this game up. I didn't get all the way finished with it, but it was actually a wonderful experience. Alright guys, so next up on the list is actually something I really very much enjoyed. It's Star Ocean: The Last Hope. It is actually the full remaster in HD, and I have to say, oh my goodness, the graphics are absolutely stunning in this game. I loved how this game set me up for a wonderful experience. I didn't play it when it first came out, which shame on me. My friend absolutely loved the first Star Ocean, and yeah, I missed out on quite a bit. I can't believe that I didn't actually find out about this game until much later on. And I'd have to say that it was wonderful getting into a ship and just going into a futuristic JRPG experience, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is absolutely mind-blowing. And this is one of the things that I absolutely enjoyed. Just the actual game design, it's not, like I said, a lot of these games are really clunky when it comes to controls and when the way the characters move around, but we absolutely love the characters like Edge and absolutely the beautiful Ramia, and this is absolutely one of the wonderful games that I played, and just a lot of character. It seems like it kind of gave me the Tron vibe, but you know, just a little bit there. Futuristic kind of combat, and it was just wonderful to actually play. And again, it's just some of the comic relief that's involved in the game is absolutely wonderful. So Star Ocean: The Last Hope was a wonderful game for me. I know that these games are not perfect, and a lot of people may not like them. Like I said, you guys can tell me what you think in the comments below. And what was your list? What was a game that I might have missed out on that I might enjoy? I have played quite a few that did not make it onto this list, but you know, I had to kind of condense it down. I did have quite a few other games, but these are the ones that I picked to actually showcase in this video. So let's go ahead and move on to our next title. Alright guys, so this is a classic Xbox 360 JRPG. This was brought back and it was remastered also. This is The Lost Odyssey. Now when I saw this was Xbox compatible or backwards compatibility, I was like, ooh, this is going to be fun. Right around the same time I was playing The Last Remnant. I know a lot of you guys will remember that game. And yeah, it's just something, you know, those are the JRPGs that I started getting into, and it was absolutely wonderful. I do like the game design. The characters are really cool. They're memorable. I just kind of think that the whole background and the whole game design itself is kind of bland. It has really monotone, very subtle color design in the game. But like I said, I love the actual game. I love the characters, and this is a fun game. It was darker and kind of a little sense compared to the other games that I've been showcasing, but it was still wonderful just to see how everything came together and came to life in that game. Alright guys, so this next title is going to be on the PS4, at least that's the platform that I played it on, and it's Shylight Kingdom, and this is wonderful. Now talk about character design, this is actually some characters I absolutely fell in love with, like Pookie, like Shadow, Rosalia. It has a really goofy game design, but I love it. It's a cel-shaded, old school kind of style. It looks like comic book to tell you the truth, and a lot of the cutscenes actually do come together like a comic book. This is actually a wonderful game. A lot to do in it. I'm ashamed to say that I haven't finished it, but I am going to get around to that. I absolutely love the characters, though. That's one of the things that pulls me in is the characters and the story. If you have those, then this is absolutely wonderful. So guys, that's Shylight Kingdom, a game that has been overlooked by a lot of people, but this is a game that kind of reminds me of Dragon Quest. And oh, there's another game, I forgot the name of it, but it's just really colorful, very vibrant. Compared to Lost Odyssey, you can see how the colors are very, very vibrant. So this is one game that if you haven't played it, I would recommend you guys picking it up. It is really cool in the combat, really, really cool. Again, the controls are really clunky, but it's a game I think that you guys will really enjoy. Alright guys, so I kind of cheated on this next one. This one has not actually even been released yet, but it's Granblue Fantasy, and the actual name is Granblue Fantasy ReLink. So they dropped the project out of the title. It was a working title in progress sort of thing. And like I said, I kind of cheated in this one. This one's going to come out next year in 2019, but I do feature that video, the trailer, in my channel here. So I think you guys will enjoy it. This is actually a wonderful game. I picked up the series for the animation, and I just have to say I fell in love with this. I don't know too much about Granblue, but this is one that I'm eagerly waiting to get into the anime. I am finishing up a lot of the SAOs and everything else that's being recommended to me to actually play. But this is a game that I am gonna absolutely be all over if I can actually afford it. I'm gonna love to actually get this in the collector's edition maybe, but I just think that this is absolutely wonderful. And who cannot love Vern, the little sidekick that we have there? Man, I can't wait to actually get this one. Like I said, I kind of cheated in this one, but I think you guys will understand. All right, let's go ahead and keep on moving. All right, guys, so this next game is actually close to my heart. This is actually the first game I ever played on ease. I cannot believe that I'm actually saying that, because after I played this game, I started picking up all different types of titles for it. Ease, V3, or 5.3, or 8. I know a lot of folks pronounce it differently, but it is V3. Lacrimosa of Dana. And I have to say that this is actually a game that pulled at my heartstrings. I do have to make a review for this game. It's not perfect. There's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense, but the characters is what kept me going. The story kind of fell apart in certain areas, in my opinion, but I just absolutely loved it. I loved how you can actually jump between different eras. So you can play as Dana, and then you can play as Adol, and it was wonderful the way the game came together. And I found out the laughing and the continuous joke about Adol being shipwrecked, so that was actually wonderful. And it's stuff like that you just want to have, you want to play and you want to get into, and you want to say, hey, you know what, this is actually a wonderful experience. And the wonderful color palettes, the music also is just, one of the spectacular things. One thing I do have a gripe with music is that after you hear the theme music once, in about 30 hours of playing it, you wish that they would have had more music playing, but I just absolutely love this game. It is very linear. You can't really go in all sorts of different directions like you would like to, but the fact is that this game is wonderful. I did not play it 100% completion. I did finish the game, but I didn't get all the survivors that were shipwrecked, so that's one thing I'm gonna have to go back and do in this next coming year, and hopefully I'll finish it up. Alright guys, so like I said, these numbers are not very particular. They're not really in any order, but I just had to say that these last couple were really hard for me, from 5 all the way up. I want to put them in number 1 in my list because I absolutely loved it. Now, one game I do play, and I played it on the PC before this, was Valkyria Chronicles number 4. I did originally play the Valkyria Chronicles on the PC, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I didn't get a chance to finish it. That's something that's really weighing on my heart because of the fact that I haven't finished a lot of these RPGs, but I absolutely love this. Just Raz and all the different characters. It's wonderful. It's a lot of it has a really emotional, wonderful story accompanied by. This is Valkyria Chronicles 4, and I just have to say that this is actually a wonderful game. I did get the collector's or day 1 edition, which I put a video in here, me trying to put the sticker on my controller, or the vinyl decal. But this is a wonderful game. It is turn-based. It is a little bit different RPG. It's an action RPG for well, it's not really for time, but it's a turn-based strategy game, and it's actually a wonderful game. It does have a wonderful storyline in there as far as like why these guys got together and had to fight in this campaign, this war that was brought to their front doorstep. So this is actually a wonderful game that I could easily have put this at number 1, or I could put anywhere in my list. This would have been perfect right towards the top. And I think that if you guys haven't played it, this is another game that's flying low under the radar. This is a wonderful game. Minerva is a wonderful character, and I love it. But some of the things I wish they would have done a little more full motion video, a little bit more cutscenes in there. But that's the only gripe that I had with this so far. It is a little bit clunky, just like every other JRPG that's out there. But I just have to say I recommend this game. This is actually wonderful. It has a really good place in my heart. I wish I got the collector's edition with the little tank, but that would have been awesome. Alright guys, so moving on finally to number 1, and this is actually one of the toughest lists that I had to put together before, because of the fact that all these games could have easily been anywhere in the top 5. And I have to say that Dragon Quest number 11, Echoes of an Elusive Age, is my top pick for this list. And I have to say that it's just the character design. It's a wonderful story. I'm about 80% done with the game, and I just absolutely love the characters. Oh my goodness, it's bringing back a lot of wonderful memories of playing these games. And that's why we love these JRPGs, RPGs. We really love them because of the fact that we can get lost in them, we can get immersed in this wonderful story, characters. It is very linear. Sometimes it kind of leaves you out in the dark of where you're supposed to go, but I enjoyed it. Some of the voice acting was kind of bland at times, but oh my goodness, this is just a wonderful, and just the fanfare and the music is just one of those things that it's like, oh wow, this is cool. And set in the time frame, the period, it's like a medieval kind of time, and it's something that I have to say it's absolutely wonderful, and I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna have to go through and finish it 100% completion, but this is wonderful. Like I said, any one of these 3 that I had on my list, Ease, Valkyria Chronicles 4, and Dragon Quest 11, I could have easily put those in number 1. And I don't know, maybe you guys don't agree with me, but I absolutely love these games. These are wonderful JRPGs, and I kind of wish that it was just a little more, how how would I say it, a little more of this. I had to actually get another copy of Heroes 2. I heard it wasn't as good, but I'm still going to go ahead and pick up a copy. It's just wonderful to see these kind of games in these lists with all of these stories and stuff. I'm really just loving this game series, and like I said, that's number 1 on my list. That's my list for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and those are the top games that I played in 2018. Like I said, it wasn't a list that the games necessarily came out in 2018. It's just something that kept me preoccupied. When instead of making videos, I'm over there playing. I'm playing on the Xbox or the PlayStation 4 on my PC. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, look at the different videos that I have on my YouTube channel. I do have a lot of inspirational stuff. I have a lot of GoPro videos and more stuff that's going to be coming out pretty soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, leave a like. If not, then go ahead and give me a dislike. That'd be alright with me. Alright, guys, well, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, like I said, and I am signing out now. I will see you when I see you.